What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since I made some videos, and I'm starting to get back into it now, and my channel's going a little bit different direction, and I'm adding a few things to my channel that wasn't there before, more outdoor stuff that I was just going to do RV stuff, and I still will do RV. It's just I've had a lot of changes going on in my life since my last videos, and so I figured I'm going to take it a different direction. But anyways, this video is going to be about when you're in the woods, if you happen to come across poison ivy and you get it on you, what do you do if you're in the woods and you don't have, let's say you don't have anything in your first aid kit to remedy that at the time before you can get back? Well, I'm going to show you what you can use out of the woods to help you get by until you can get back home. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's say that you're in the woods hiking, you're allergic to poison ivy, you go through it, you get it on your arms, your legs, and let's say you're far enough in hiking, you're not going to turn around and go back home. So to be realistic, you should always carry a first aid kit with you with calamine lotion or cortisone or something that could help you with rashes if you have an allergic reaction, like a dermatitis allergic reaction to something out in the woods. But let's say you don't have that with you. So something that Native Americans have used for centuries, I mean, it's pretty commonly known, and a lot of people do know it. It is called jewelweed. Jewelweed can be used for rashes, and just happen to be for poison ivy. Crazy enough, a lot of times it grows with poison ivy. If you see one, then the other's probably around somewhere. Now, something else to keep in mind is that it has been said that jewelweed, some people can be allergic to it. So it could create another rash that's even worse than the one you have. So keep that in the back of your head. You know, you might at some point want to like check it out and touch it and see if you have an allergic reaction to it. You know, it's hard to know until you actually touch it and come in contact with it. It also has antifungal properties, which can be used for athlete's foot and a few others. But let me show you this plant. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is the flowers. Now, I've got it, these come in two different colors that I've noticed, at least where I'm at. This has a yellow bloom on it, and then look at the leaf. Now, the one thing to note about these leaves, I'll pull this one off so you can see it. Look at the veins in the leaves. You see how they run from the stem of the leaf out? It has scalloped edges. See the scalloped edges around the outside? And it comes to a sort of a point at the end. There's one with an orange bloom. So, it can come in a yellow bloom, like this guy right here. Or it can come in that orange bloom. And there is the whole plant by itself. You see how it grows. And you can actually just pull this off. But you can take this, you can actually take this leaf and you can just rub it directly on your skin, or you can take it and crush it up, put it in witch hazel and or really alcohol, and help it leach out into the liquid. You can apply that, which would be called a poultice, and you can apply that to your skin however needed. and it just works. Now, I have personally used this when I was in the woods, and it does work. It works for me. Now, like I said, be aware that some people are allergic to it, so you could be one of those people. And so it's very important to check that out before you just go grabbing any plant off the ground and rubbing it on yourself and not knowing what your reaction is going to be to it. But that is jewelweed, and that's how it can be used. Now, keep in mind, like I said, they say it can be used for athlete's foot. Now, I personally have never had athlete's foot, so I couldn't tell you whether it works or not. But I do know that they actually say there's research that shows that it is an antifungal and it can be used as such. I'm searching for poison ivy right now. That's something you never hear anybody say, but that's what I'm searching for right now to show you guys what it looks like. Here's something else that I found that you guys might find interesting, is this guy right here. This is actually Virginia creeper, and everybody gets this confused with poison ivy. Virginia creeper has 5 leaves, and actually right here is poison ivy. That guy right there is poison ivy. See how it has 3 leaves? Now they say, I remember as a kid, my mom taught me that leaves of 3, let it be. Just a little rhyme to remember it. But this guy is harmless. This guy you don't want to mess with. And funny enough, they grow together a lot because they're both vining plants. But poison ivy, the misconception is that it's always a vine, and it actually isn't. A lot of times it does vine on trees, but it can grow up just out of the ground as just a single plant. So just stay away from it. But hope you guys learned something. That's just a little bit of information for you the next time you're in the woods. Subscribe, hit the bell. It'll help me out to grow my channel, and hope you guys have a good one.